On May 29, the administration of Governor Umoeno clocked 3, and as part of activities to celebrate this 3rd anniversary, the governor went across the state inaugurating projects. On the program tonight, we shall be bringing you some of the projects inaugurated by the governor as part of activities to celebrate his 3rd year anniversary. Hello there, thank you so much for joining us on the program. My name is Clement Barikui. Welcome to Hilltop Mansion.
Have you ever missed out on any events or activities of the governor? Worry no more. Hilltop Mansion got you covered. Hilltop Mansion is a program of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Uyo, specifically designed to showcase the day-to-day activities of the Arise agenda.
Tune in every Monday at 7:30 p.m.
on Star Times, Channel 103, and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube to join us. Hilltop Mansion, showcasing the Arise agenda.
Let's begin the program tonight from Oron Federal Constituency, where Governor Umoeno inaugurated several projects, including the Youth Development Center.
The Youth Development Center is a project designed to decentralize youth empowerment by bringing skills acquisition and training opportunities closer to young people in their communities. The Oron Center is the first of 14 planned for the 31 local government areas as the government intensifies efforts to reduce unemployment and expand opportunities for youths. According to Governor Umoeno, the facility is strictly for learning and enterprise development and not for social ceremonies, while urging young people to take ownership of the center.
First Youth Development Center we are commissioning in the state. And this is born out of the need to decentralize youth development. One of the reasons we created the Ministry of Youth Development as a standalone ministry, to be able to develop our youth from the grassroots. All of them don't have to come to Uyo at the same time. Logistics will be a problem. So we asked local government chairmen to give us land within the local government headquarters. And I want to thank the first 14 of them that responded. Oron happened to be the first, and they have completed this project. It is intended to go around the 31 local government areas. But we'll finish this first 14, and then we hope in 2027 we'll budget for the rest. Because timing is always of essence. The Commissioner for Youth Development have enumerated why this Youth Development Center. And I want to add my voice that a lot will be going on here.
The Commissioner for Youth Development, Dr. Ekerete Kanem, noted that the facility comprises a digital library, creative hub, games center, and training halls with the capacity to train over 1,000 youths annually.
Excellency, this center, as you are looking into the right flank, you see a shop there that is called a kiosk. That kiosk actually has over 1 million products that are indigenously produced. And the people that are producing these products are the youths of Akwa Ibom State.
The governor also commissioned a primary health center, an administrative block at the Oron Local Government Council headquarters, as well as the 2.1 kilometer Upong Street and 2.1 kilometer Efyong-Esang Street projects, both featuring an 800-meter discharge drain.
We will ensure that we get round to each and every local government, and we are already in each local government. May not be at the same pace, because life again is not at the same pace. But we are in every local government in this state, and we'll do some more. Driving here, I passed through some rough roads, and I was communicating with the Commissioner for Works, and I know very soon he's going to fix those roads. The intention is that this state must be connected to Uyo within some minutes of driving, so you can come from your home comfortably into Uyo and return back to your home. That's the whole exercise. So we thank you. I think by now we have lost count. The Honorable Commissioner for Health did not tell us what number this is, but we are commissioning 31 health centers across this state in our first phase, just like we are commissioning 31 primary schools. By the time we do Arise 2.0, we'll tell you what we'll do for you in 2027.
More of such projects, according to the governor, are expected to be inaugurated in the coming days.
And shortly after the inauguration, the people of Oron Federal Constituency rolled out the drums to celebrate Governor Umoeno. As part of that celebration, the people gathered at the Oron Township Stadium, where they also endorsed him for a second term in office.
It was a gathering that attracted residents and stakeholders from Oron, Mbo, Okobo, Ununguko, and Urafon Roku local government areas who came out to declare their support for the governor. Leading the endorsement, the member representing Oron Federal Constituency, Martins Esin, joined past and present lawmakers from the area to declare their unreserved support for Governor Umoeno. Other stakeholders of the area, including the Deputy Governor, Senator Akon Eyangenyi, listed reasons for supporting the governor's second-term ambition.
You've done well for Oro Nation. You have done well in education, in infrastructure, Your Excellency, in the health sector. Is it in training? Is it in empowerment? Across board, the vision you came with have been established here in Oro Nation. Today you commissioned the Youth Development Center. Yes, he was the first to submit the land for that project. What you said was whoever brings the land, provides the land, you will develop it, and you have kept to your word. Thank you, Your Excellency.
We are going to deploy 200 solar street lights to adorn all of those roads so that nightlife can come back to that road. I know that is your vision for the people of Oron.
Governor Umoeno expressed appreciation to the people for their overwhelming support and pledged to sustain developmental projects across key sectors in Oron Federal Constituency.
There's no one within the Oron Nation that is anyone that is not here this evening. Not one person. And that shows me your love. And I can assure you, my number one campaigner, Helen, has already spoken my mind. So I have someone that I was wondering how I'll be going for campaign. Now I now see that I have someone that will always lead the women for me, working with the Deputy Governor. So we thank you so much. It's been a good day to spend in our nation. After all of the congresses, after all of the primaries, it's just a good time to relax that we are here. Thank you so much for coming out en masse to vote for the president. And then today, we are among one of the leading APC states in this country. The records are there to show. When people say the numbers are not correct, I don't know if they are saying that NIN number is now forged. I don't know if they are saying that the photographs are now forged, because this registration is done electronically and you have to put your NIN number. So the number that we have in the APC, over 12 million, and over the ones that voted for the president, is correct. Those, all of you remember that you were accredited, am I correct? Yeah. So you had your slips with you. So there's no faking, there's no forging, except we are told otherwise. For once, we should have confidence in our systems and work to believe what we do. Let's validate our country for once. So we thank you for coming out.
The event has added Oron on the list of groups, organizations and individuals that have thrown their weight behind the re-election of Governor Umoeno.
From Oron Federal constituency, we come back to Uyo, where Governor Umoeno flagged off the Tree Club Revolution, a project aimed at empowering farmers across the state. The event took place at the Academic office in Uyo.
On 2nd April 2025, the Akwa Ibom State Government inaugurated the Akwa Ibom State Committee on Agriculture and Food Security to initiate modalities that will increase food production in the state. This tree crop revolution is a product of the committee and is aimed at repositioning Akwa Ibom State in oil palm production. Governor Umoeno says his administration is fulfilling its promises to the people, particularly in the agricultural sector.
This place has been abandoned for over 15 years. An edifice like this, built by government, people, they just abandoned it. And we are determined to resuscitate all abandoned projects that we know have life and can continue to support our people. This is, you can imagine, it's just that we have to revive it, work on it, and I want to thank the Direct Labor Committee for such a great work, led by Barrister Morgan, who is the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Special Duties, and your team. Thank you so much. We cannot continue to abandon projects like this. This program in the past had helped our farmers. It's an extension program that would go, and they are in every local government to help our farmers realize full farming potentials. Staffs were employed, we keep paying them salaries, they were no more working. They just come to work. I visited this place over 4 times before we could get this back on track. It looked as if I was speaking grammar the first day I came here, but today is a reality. I pray that we don't run this place down again. I pray we don't run this place down again. And so we'll do with all other projects. We are working on them right now. When people say, what's your legacy project? Legacy project is to keep government working. Legacy project is to make sure that you provide for the people, you protect your citizenry and provide for their welfare. So let us get this straight. I'm proud to be on this ground today, that we are here and we are getting this started. So we're just returning back to take our rightful place. And we have done a lot of work in the Akwa Ibom Global Oil in Esreket. We're doing work there. That's where we started when I was Executive Director, Agric Investment. And we've done a lot of work. Mr. Ekwenobi was the Executive Director now for then. And so we kept that relationship and we're working. Today we have placed order and paid completely for 620 seedlings to be handed over to farmers in Akwa Ibom State. And it will be on a local government by local government basis. So please, you see on your the program the date we are coming to your local government. These farmers have been profiled. Everything we do in this state now has a touch of digitalization. These farmers have been profiled. It's 500 per local government, per 500 households. But we'll also make provision for key government functionaries. We'll make provision for churches. We send some to the fathers of faith so that you can plant these things. We give you 40, it's about a quarter of an hectare. You just plant it, it doesn't cost you anything. You're not feeding it, you're not doing anything. 3 years from now, you're a millionaire, you begin to harvest, and that's forever. And so that's what we're doing. We are placing wealth in your hands. I've told the Akwa Ibom people, I was not raised to take money and be throwing at people. But I'll put wealth in your hands, I'll put seeds in your hands, and you can turn them to money yourself. That's what we're doing. For everybody that is willing to work, you will get something to do.
Speakers at the event, including the Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. Ofyong, noted that with the initiative, the state government has provided sustainable source of livelihood for the beneficiaries.
This is a dream come true. This is not just the launch of planting of trees. This is the launch of hope. This is the launch of prosperity. This is the launch of goodness in Akwa Ibom State in the years to come. We appreciate you, Your Excellency, not just for this Tree Crops Evolution launch. Thank you for the 2 billion naira you gave farmers as grants. Thank you, Your Excellency, for the schools agricultural program. Thank you, Your Excellency, for reactivating Academ and the extension in the states. Thank you, Your Excellency, for the Back to Farm initiative. Thank you, Your Excellency, for your counterpart funding for all our donor-funded projects. Thank you, Your Excellency, for the equipment leasing yard. The list is endless. It is indeed a testament that you are agriculture-friendly governor. Your Excellency, so generations of Akwa Ibomites to come will appreciate you, that you have put back wealth into our hands. Our hearts are red. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. We appreciate you. And the farmers in Akwa Ibom love you, and all the stakeholders in agriculture. Thank you, sir. May God bless you richly.
The elite oil palm have a maturity period of 3 years, and 40 seedlings are to be distributed to each participating farmer, an equivalent to 1/4 hectare of oil palm plantation per farmer.
Away from project inauguration, let's take you through some of the highlights of the Variety Night put together by the state government as part of activities marking the 3rd anniversary of Governor Umoeno.
And for me, we still dream dreams, we still see visions. Don't mind the naysayers. Don't mind those who cannot see anything good in anyone else. And when you see people like that, check their life. There's nothing good around them. Because my Bible tells me that in humility, you must accept that someone else can do better than you. Akwa Ibom is not just a land of promise, it's become a land of fulfillment. God is with us, and it's very evident. Where we are seated used to be a ravine. It used to be a den of criminals. 73 hectares of ravaging ravine reclaimed. And that's why we chose to have this event here. You are sitting in the car park of the golf house. This facility is due for commissioning in September. God has been awesome. God has been marvelous. If this is not a signature project, I don't know what will be a signature project. If picking up the things we have done, picking up everything we met, not completed, but was valuable and economical to Akwa Ibom, and finishing it and not leaving it to rot and decay is not a signature project, then I don't know what will be a signature project. Every day we're looking out for Akwa Ibomites. I'm not out to glorify myself. I'm out to look for the things that will benefit our people, that will ensure that our people live their lives in comfort. From the little children that you saw performed here, to our young people, to our elderly people, we have tried to ensure that we touch the lives that God has given to us in Akwa Ibom. But again, a guy sang a song, you will know him. I still believe that there are many rivers to cross. There's still many work to be done. And so we look forward with hope and renewed hope at that the grace of God and the Akwa Ibom people will give us the privilege to finish the work, to set our state on a solid rock, and then to finally turn the baton to someone that God will raise to move our state forward. We have always been lucky to bring leaders that will push this state forward. I know Akwa Ibom is not going to turn back now. Taking that song, I'll never turn back, oh. It's already too late, oh. So I'm sure that's the song we're singing. And as we go into the elections, please, let's keep it simple and easy. Let's keep away the name calling, the insults. But again, don't take it for granted that we cannot insult. We grew up in the barracks. We grew up where insults reign. But you see, thank God for Jesus. We have given up our lives and we are no more in that category. We won't descend to the sand of life. Let's talk about issues. Let's tell Akwa Ibomites what we will do for them.
And that has been the size of our program tonight. Thank you so much for always joining us. Let's do this again, same time, same station. Until then, I remain Clement Barikui. Happy anniversary to the state governor.